Hi guys, I want to talk to you today about sacred sexual union and the difference between a divine feminine and masculine and a karmic. This is my favorite topic, and for many reasons. This is something that impacts all of us. We often think it's just an exchange between two people and it's no big deal. We had urges and we met at the bar on Friday night and, whatever scenario it may be, and two strangers come together to have a union. I want to talk to you about this today because it's extremely, extremely important. And there is no judgment here. I want to say that first off. There's no judgment here. We are all on different levels of ascension. We've all made these mistakes many times in our life. And part of the awakening is we are having a mindset shift. So basically, we're putting in the work to become high consciousness beings. And when we put in the work, clarity sets in, and what we do in the past and who we were, we no longer resonate with. So something that might have been appealing to you in the past, like just having, a low vibrational interaction with someone, you just can't even fathom it. You can't even fathom it when you're awake and aware. So I want to talk about this because it affects every aspect of your life when you intertwine in a sacred union with someone who is a karmic. And the karmic, I'll use the divine feminine and a dark karmic feminine as an example. So when you're in union with your dark karmic feminine, this is what I would call someone who is very sex kitten, always on the prowl, a taker, a user, someone who gaslights, someone who anything you're giving, they're willing to take, and they are a bottomless pit. This person doesn't feel like home. They don't feel like safety and comfort. When we entangle ourselves with someone of this nature, it literally is murkying our water, so to speak, our auric field, our energetic field, our life. Every aspect of our life is affected. They are imprinting upon us their low vibration, their negativity, their trauma. I often joke and say, don't get an STD, which is spiritually transmitted demon. I mean, it's like a joke, but it's not. I'm being silly. But it's also a real thing. People are imprinting upon us. So when you're engaging with someone who is karmic, you are initially on the high because you think, oh, this person looks good on the outside, and they, you're so flattered. They want me. They're giving me this attention. They're coming over here with that prowess. I feel like a king or a queen with all this attention they're giving me. And you don't think for 1 second, like, this person is kind of a predator and on the prowl, and they're using, their lower chakras and what they have physically to lure people in to take advantage of them. So what happens when you have this exchange? Your soul, auric field, energetic field, your life becomes murky because you're on the high. Here comes this person in, and they want all my attention, and the sex kitten wants me, and I must be special. And you engage in the sacred union, only to find, as the days and the weeks and the months roll on, that this person is a leech. They've either sucked you dry for everything you had to offer, and you're realizing, oh my gosh, this person isn't the love of my life. This isn't someone who is loving and nurturing and could be, God forbid, you know, the mother or father of my children or husband or wife material. This person is siphoning off my energy. And I see now that as the roller coaster ride comes back down, they've already moved on to other people. You know, that sex kitten, she's already moved on to this one and this one and this one. And your ego sets in and you're, you know, questioning your morals and ethics and why did you do that? And it's just a very low vibrational, depressing encounter. And it keeps you from being focused on your work and your family and, you know, whatever it is that you have going on. It just keeps your light dimmed. And oftentimes I say to people, you know, when you're looking for love in all the wrong places, you have to understand that a lot of people are unhealed and they need to go on their journey themselves. We can't love somebody whole. So no judgment here. Okay, I'm just using this as an example. But, you know, you're out on a Friday night and here we have a Mr. or Mrs., you know, drowning their tears in alcohol. We know that they are coming from a place of pain and from healing, still trying to heal. They're coming from a place of, you know, needing to be nurtured and they need attention. But we have to think to ourselves, you know, this person that slumped over the bar, drunker than a skunk, they've got a lot of work to do still. And this isn't a good starting point to a relationship. You know, the person needs to get the help. They need to take the pause. They need to find a way to heal those wounds. Because this is how a lot of relationships begin, is the trauma bonding, you know? And it's not a divine, masculine or feminine, sacred union. A trauma bond, a karmic, these are all things that as you're awake and aware and you become very mindful and the clarity sets in, you realize, you know, this isn't something that is going to be worth your time or their time. And as you know, the weeks turn into months, turn into years. God forbid there's children involved. Now you're tied to this person for a lifetime. We come to a level of ascension where we realize that not everybody is perfect, but there are many, many, many people out there who are putting in the work and doing the counseling and watching YouTube videos, trying to help themselves, and they're taking the pause and they're not jumping from relationship to relationship to relationship. Especially, you know, I mean, how do you even know what went wrong? How do you heal your heart chakra? How do you find a way to diffuse everything you just went through? You know, send them love and wish everybody well and heal and move on. When somebody jumps from relationship to relationship, they're still triggered. They're still angry. They're still upset over many, many aspects. And they are basically bleeding out energetically from many avenues. And when you come in contact with someone like this, ultimately you are like a sponge and you're absorbing all of that, all of that, all of that. And that certainly is never a place to start a relationship. So something that is extremely important is when you realize the difference, when it's not a karmic, when it's not a trauma bond, and it is someone who is on their path of ascension and healing. I consider them a divine masculine or feminine. And when you are entering in a sacred union with the divine masculine or feminine, there is no difference forgive me, there is a huge difference in the exchange. So when you go to enter a sacred sexual union with the karmic, it is low vibrational. There's no love. There's no genuine connection. There's no longevity. They're imprinting negativity on you. It's, I'll love you for a short time, a good time, but not a long time. And it's soul sucking. However, when you enter an exchange with a divine masculine and feminine, this exchange is explosive and could light up New York City, and a once in a lifetime, you know, encounter, something you'll never forget. Almost there is no words to describe the entanglement of love and nurturing, and my soul recognizes your soul, and the whole thing is just so sacred and synchronistic and unforgettable, that I have a hard time understanding why people continue to take the low vibrational, bottom of the barrel encounters with people. So there's no judgment here. It is just bringing awareness that moving forward, when you are shopping for love, hopefully you're not looking for it in all the wrong places, and you are looking with a lens of, is this person healed? Would this person be a good mother or father or husband or wife? Are they a good person? Because this is ultimately what we're striving for, is the divine unions to come together to help do the work and uplift the planet and the consciousness and the love frequency. So I wish for everyone to find their divine counterpart, and I send love to you.